What's the crack? So I wasn't actually going to do a video today as I didn't know what I wanted to do with my day, and I read a book instead. I read How to Live with 24 Hours a Day. And it got me thinking about a blog post I made about 6 weeks ago about time versus money. Probably the two things in life that we strive for more of. We always want more money, but we also want more time. And it always just seems so conflicting because you trade your time and you get money. Like I go to work, I'm out of the house 11 hours a day. I get paid for 7 of those, but between travel and my lunch break, I'm gone for 11. I then sleep for 7 or 8, so I have 6 hours left in my day. And a lot of the time, sort of similar to now when I said I didn't really want to record a video, I'm sitting around going, oh, I'm so busy. I have so much to do. And I just don't know what to do with my time. Because I'm saying I'm so busy, I don't know where to start. And because I don't know where to start, I just end up getting nothing done. And then I'm just sort of sitting here doing this, and I prefer doing things in the morning, but obviously I have to go to work in the morning, and it just detracts from like my whole time of that. And the reason I find it really interesting is because both are concepts entirely constructed by human beings. Like time only became uniform when the Industrial Revolution came around, so everyone would know, at least that's what I was taught in school anyway, so everyone would know when trains were arriving in England. And I'm sure every country or the education system has their own like teachings for that, but that's the one that we got. And then money just again being developed so we could all just buy goods and services. Like I have always wanted to be able to just trade, like I need this and you have it, so I'll do this thing for you that you can't do. But that's neither here nor there. So you just end up with time and money being everything that everyone strives for, that they put in so much time to get so much money, when now we've so much energy to do things. Like my age group, sort of people from the early to late 20s, we spend all of our time working, and we're just trying to earn more money to get higher up in companies that probably aren't what we want to be doing in a large majority of cases. And it's difficult because everyone before us has done it. A lot of the people after us may do it. It's hard to tell with the way technology is advancing, but we start thinking, why do we do this and why do we do that? Like I went to college for 5 years to get a degree and 2 masters, but who decided that was going to take 5 years to do? Like if someone could do it in 2 years or 3 years, do all the same stuff, could they not be rewarded for that time? And at the minute, from what I know anyway, that's not the case. It's the same for people who want to do a trade. They have to do an apprenticeship for X amount of years. And again, it's all time. Like everyone and everything that we ever do just takes away our time, which is the only commodity we will never get back. As the book goes over a bit, like we spend so much of our life doing things. He uses a typical example of someone who works 10 until 6 and they live an hour away from work. So their day is 10 hours of the day is in work and traveling, so left with 14, and he says they sleep at 6. So when you've 8 hours left in the day, what do you do with that? He recommends that you spend an hour and a half in the evening on a particular type of thing. So for me now, probably making videos. For you, it could be reading a book or planning your next venture. And he's saying once you start doing that, you sort of end up with a progression. You do that for 3 months, 4 times a week, and then you start getting more and more time, you get more efficient, and your time starts coming back to you that little bit more. And sure, who knows, maybe you get really lucky and you don't have to go to work anymore, and then suddenly the whole day is your own. And it's just, sometimes I could talk about it all day. Like we go and there just never seems to be enough time, because that's just the way that we are. Like we don't dedicate so much of our time to do things when we could do them, which is then why when we have so much time we don't know what to do with it, and when we have so much to do we don't know what to do with it. So I think that's definitely something that cripples me a bit. I have a load of work that I could be doing, but because I only have a few hours a day in which I could do it, I just keep putting it off. And I don't want to put it off. Like I prefer being productive than procrastinating, but it's a very difficult thing to wrap your head around, because if you only have a few hours to do things, you'll find yourself not doing them. But maybe the way that we value time would change. I use myself as an example with years in college, but that's the most basic of ones with education. But when you're in your workplace, like, why does it take so many years for someone to go from step A to step B, then B to C and C to D, and etc. like that? Or why do we always value the experience of people more than their ability? I'm sure there are people who, be they in work or in college or working for themselves, that have more knowledge and ability than someone with 10 plus more years of experience. And it's something that I think we need to get better at valuing in a human lifestyle, or at least if it's not happening in your country, please let me know where it is and I'm going to go there. It's something that's definitely very strong in Irish culture. It's who you know, not what you know, and it's probably how long you've been doing it for too. So, as I said, human constructs of time and money, they're what control us all, at least from what I can see. If it doesn't control you, please let me know how you've managed to avoid that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. But yeah, just comment down below what your thoughts were, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.